Tech News is brought to you by Nerds in a Flash. How to get extremely famous in just 18 months. On Sunday, yesterday, social media star Charli D'Amelio hit 100 million followers on TikTok. It's a milestone for Charli and definitely a milestone for TikTok, well, and the smartphone era as well. Charli, who was 16 years old, is she is to TikTok what Rafael Nadal is to the French Open. She's so dominant that there's only two other creators on the app that have more than 50 million followers. And I know most people listening are, who cares? Who cares? Well, she has more attention when it comes to everything on this world, including politics, than you do. She has more attention than Donald Trump does in the world of social media, than anybody else out there. And I bring it up because it's become incredibly powerful in the world of business and politics. Here's the backstory. When she first downloaded TikTok in May of 2019, Charli was just a kid filming dancing videos in her Connecticut bedroom. But thanks to the combination of her charisma, her business savvy, incredibly business savvy, plus just great timing, the app in itself just skyrocketing in popularity. She gained more than 94 million followers in the first year. Even more impressively, she did it without drinking cranberry juice. Now, Charli and her increasingly famous family are thinking way beyond TikTok. Her sister has quite a few followers as well. Yeah. In the social media realm, Charli has 8.5 million subscribers on her YouTube channel, 3.37 million followers on her Instagram channel, and she's also launched a podcast with her sister, signed a book deal, and has a Dunkin' Donuts drink named after her. Now, you could spend this Thanksgiving plotting how your family's going to become just as famous, but I'll bring it up because it's incredible. Why would Dunkin' Donuts advertise anywhere else when they're getting more play on TikTok?
Other than, of course, the Todd and Don Show on News Radio KLBJ.
I wish we had 100 million followers.
Do we not? Good night,
It's pretty impressive. It's pretty amazing. It's just a shining example of what social media can do for some people out there.
Okay, so have you watched her on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an example. I have not.
It's just dance videos. It's just her dancing.
She's just dancing.
She's just dancing.
Just
They got all kinds of weird dances that they do. Every song has a new dance, and and she gets tons of followers and tons of attention. It's the most basic form of entertainment I've ever seen. There's nothing real challenging about it. Is she an amazing dancer? I don't know. But it's pretty interesting the way that she and TikTok have become so famous and have the world's attention, and they're making a fortune. She's making a fortune.
Okay, now
I bet she's pulling in a couple of million a month. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
A month.
And how does that work? How does this translate to money other than advertisers, other than her getting sponsors like Dunkin' Donuts and
well, if you had 100 million followers on any social media platform, Don, you could hold up any product, and in a significant portion are going to buy that product.
Yeah.
You got 100 million followers, and only 1% buy the product she's holding. That's pretty good.
Extraordinary.
Got this story on my LinkedIn page at Todd Jeffries. Did I just blow your mind away?
Well, I know it's a new world. I understand that. I understand that this is what happens now. But at the same time, really? I mean, so you're telling me what she does is goofy ass dances?
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, you could see it that way. I bring it up because imagine what she did if she wanted to reach out to 18 to 20-year-olds in Georgia to influence the Senate elections.
Yes. No.
She would have tremendous influence.
There is no doubt.
It's safe to say there's probably hundreds of thousands of people that follow her that are in the voting age, 18 to 21, that follow her, and they will do exactly what she says.
I totally get the enormity. I totally get the position of power that this puts her in, the position of influence that this puts her in. But what a world when you can achieve this by just doing some goofy dances.
Yeah.
and then, from her own home.
Yeah,
that's extraordinary.
It really is.
But
her influence,
that's where we are.
Her influence is amazing. It's a whole other world that's been created out there.
Yeah.
And they're out there buying and shopping and spending and doing everything you might do in real life, but they're doing it on a much more bigger scale.
I'm not coming from this from a get off my lawn point of view here, or maybe I am, but I guess what really irks me about this is the fact that over the years there have been so many deserving, incredibly talented people, incredibly talented at whatever their art or their craft or their profession or whatever is, that have worked, and have not been able to crack this kind of success. And
it's an unfair world, man.
It seems unfair, but I don't know. It's what it is. So
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Somebody here, and they're trying to, I guess, reiterate your question. I think what Don is asking: how can this TikTok chick show income and buy a house and be a contributor to society? Well, I don't know how to answer those questions either.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing it up because she has more influence than you and I do on local politics. There are more people that follow her on TikTok in Austin, Texas than listen to this show. And she has tremendous influence, tremendous power. And I know people on the right want to shun TikTok, shun Instagram, shun Facebook. Well, the left has capitalized on it, and they're using it to win elections.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It's not something to ignore and poo-poo, is what I'm saying.
Ignoring what?
Ignore and poo-poo. I apologize for saying that bad word on the radio. It's something I shouldn't have said.
Yeah, don't say ignore.
I apologize.
It. I guess it's just going to be kind of interesting to see. I mean, as far as a very talented singer-songwriter or a talented band or what have you. I mean, they can't. You can't really sell records anymore. It's very hard to get on the radio.
There's no money in records or radio.
Right. And no matter how good your band is, for example, but you can go here and just do a stupid dance, and over a period of time you have 100 million.
Well, listen.
I'm just trying to understand it.
Well, I know, but what you're talking about, those real talented artists out there, it's because they're not doing it right.
This is what you're going to have to do.
Yeah. They would get just as many followers, maybe not 100 million, but they would get just as many followers if they were a little bit more aggressive on social media.
Yeah.
You don't need your records played anymore. And in fact, some of the most recently awarded artists we have right now: Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Post Malone. They didn't have record deals. They weren't played on the radio. They were SoundCloud stars. And they got bigger without even getting any kind of airplay.
The Todd and Don Show.
My friends at Copenhagen Imports have